Hello, Louisville. Guess who's coming to dinner? Well, hello, Louisville. How are you? I've missed you. I've been on vacation. I know you have too. Everybody was trying to get out of Dodge. Look, I'm so glad we took our Spirit Airlines trip early. That's a mess, huh? So, it's back to school time, everybody. It's time for school bus traffic. Watch out for our kids. They're going back to school. Yesterday, I actually went down to Shawnee Academy to see the third floor. I think I went too late to see maybe some of my classmates, but I saw a lot of alumni. They happen to be a little bit younger than me, but the school looks fabulous. They're doing great works down at Shawnee. I have to applaud JCPS and Dr. Polio and Principal Rice. It's going to be fabulous. It just makes your heart. I remembered some things just kind of shocked me into remembrance. I had a tour guide and I took her through running track in the halls, practicing in the hallways of Shawnee High School. I also went to Shawnee Junior High School, which is kind of somewhat connected. I don't know what that part is now. But I think the whole building is Shawnee High School, and hopefully they'll have as many students as they used to have back in the day, because we had plenty. There was, I saw the pool, nice pool. They did new lights in the gym. They redid the floors and everything on the third floor. Third floor looks fabulous. I can't imagine a floor being closed in a school and the school still being open. That's unfathomable to me. But anyway, it opened, and I think they were very pleased with the response. They had tour guides and who were very knowledgeable about where they were taking everybody, and probably the guests were probably a little bit more knowledgeable than the guides, especially if they'd gone to Shawnee. But that was quite enjoyable. I enjoyed that yesterday. So I'm here today to kind of bring you up to date for the summer. I've been running encore performances or encore conversations that I had at the beginning of the summer. Actually, I'm going to finish up with maybe some encore performances of some of when it was Women's Month. I had some fabulous women on, and I'll probably do a couple more of those. As the year goes on, you'll see everything maybe once or twice, because sometimes things come up, and so I have a vault of interviews, of fabulous interviews. I think they are. This Monday we're going to have Miss Verna Goatley. She's the executive director of Human Relations, the Human Relations Commission for Metro City Government. She's going to come on and she's going to talk to us just about what is the Human Relations Commission. Some people hear names and they say, oh, okay, that's great. Don't have a clue of what it does, why it's there, or how it came about, and its purpose and how it serves the community. So Miss Goatley will be here Monday live on Guess Who's Coming to Dinner. And next Friday, I'm trying to put together a 3 women that I will be engaged with on Saturday, August the 14th, because we'll be at Algonquin Park to do the dedication marker for Algonquin Park as home of the Dirt Bowl. Yes, I said it. We're going to give a marker in the park. One side of the marker is about the Dirt Bowl and about Ben Watkins and myself as co-founders of the Dirt Bowl, and when it started back in 1969. On the other side of the marker is all about Algonquin Park being one of the Olmsted parks that was their contribution. During the 50th celebration of the Dirt Bowl, the marker didn't get fabricated in time. So then last year we couldn't do it because of COVID. So now we're 2 years in, but the marker's done and the marker's up. So if you're riding through the park and you want to see it, stop by. But come by Saturday, August 14th at noon. We're going to unveil the marker. It was sponsored by Councilwoman Keisha Dorsey of District 3. She'll be there, and Miss Layla George of Olmsted Parks Conservancy, along with a representative from the Kentucky Historical Society. That's the people that actually you have to apply to them to get a historical marker. That's where you go. The Kentucky Historical Society. They're up in Frankfort. So someone from the Historical Society will be there as well for the unveiling. And a few ball players, big ballers, shot callers, some folks that were sponsors for the 50th celebration were invited. Some of the people that are still involved in the Dirt Bowl, which is actually now still going on. Either last weekend was the last weekend or this weekend. I think this weekend might be the last weekend because now everybody's going back to school. College kids are going off to college. So it seems like it was a very successful season this year for the Dirt Bowl. No incidents, nothing that was targeted or and I'm very happy about that. I know the whole community is, because sometimes you still have to continue to go on with life, even though things around you seem a little unstable. I think they pulled off a major task in having the security that we have down at the park at Shawnee Park for the Dirt Bowl. So that'll be Saturday, not this Saturday, but August the 14th. Saturday at noon, next Saturday, not tomorrow, next Saturday, August 14th at noon at Algonquin Park for the unveiling of the historical marker in the park. Excited. I'm excited about that. Naturally, I would be. So, and like I said, what I want to do next Friday is have three of those ladies to come and be on the show, and we'll talk about the dedication and their contribution to the marker itself. And you'll see what that's all about. And then coming up later this month, we're going to talk to a gentleman that's a Louisville native, Mr. Andre Guess, who has been appointed the new president and CEO of Fund for the Arts. Louisvillian brother, yes, proud of him. Used to be up at Lincoln Center with Mr. Wynton Marsalis. He's now back home as the president and CEO for Fund for the Arts. So come and tune in and meet Andre. That'll be on Monday, the 23rd of August. And also, we're coming up slowly but surely on 1 year of this podcast of Guess Who's Coming to Dinner. 1 year. Can you believe that? I can't. How time flies, huh? But I've enjoyed every minute of it because I've met a lot of new people. I've learned a lot of information about the environment, who's keeping tabs on what's going on in our community, and some organizations that are doing the heavy lifting, trying to quell the violence in the community. An organization that has a positive track record of doing things for our youth with AMPed. We met some young students that are writing, that have written a book, the young ladies that have the rap group. We've met a poet laureate for the state of Kentucky. We've had a lot of different people on that come from all different walks of life. And I hope you have enjoyed meeting these people, because I have truly enjoyed bringing them to you. So as we come upon that 1 year anniversary, I've got some things in the works. I won't tell you exactly what they are at the moment, but hopefully you can participate in the celebration of the 1 year anniversary of Guess Who's Coming to Dinner, because we're going to be going into season 2 now. We got to step it up. Got to step it up a little bit. Season 2 is going to be Guess Who's Coming to the number 2 dinner, because that'll be 2 people to be interviewed at once, live and in person. Now, I'm saying live and in person, and I'm going to put it in the ether. So, Lord, will make it so, because I sure don't want this Delta virus variant to take hold. But, that also has to do with people using common sense to put a mask on. It's not over. It's not going anywhere. We don't want our children to get sick going to school. People have to make rational decisions, because all of their decisions are not just about them personally. They're about people that are around them, that they say they love. So I'm still going to be putting that out there. I'm going to do another PSA on keep your mask on. It ain't over. Get the shot. Go get your vaccination. They're reopening some of the facilities to give shots and do testing again. We're going to have, they're setting it up because the numbers are rising. What can I tell you? The numbers are rising. It's we thought we were coming out of it, but we've had a lot of different things, even in the country, that have been too large. They were spreaders. The celebration for the NBA championship, where did I see a whole lot of other people? Memorial Day, the car race, the Indianapolis 500, just different places. There's a motorcycle thing coming up in Wyoming somewhere, where they had a spreading of the virus last year, because all these people came and they were together with no mask. They went back all their different places and cities where they lived, and voila. The numbers went up, the cases went up. You got to keep your mask on. Just keep it on. If we can get through September, October, they said we might be all right. But as it looks now, we're going to go backwards. And then people are going to be upset again. I can't understand why they're so upset, because they're the ones that are not putting on the mask. They don't want somebody to tell them to put a mask on. Well, if you want your children to go to school, you have to be considerate of school teachers, bus drivers, monitors, everybody in the school system. You don't want your child to take the disease to school. Then that closes the school down. Then guess what? Somebody will have to do homeschooling again. Virtual. How'd you like that the last time? Did that work for you? I don't think so. I know a whole lot of folks had a great appreciation for teachers after that. And you don't want that to happen again. So all I'm saying is to everybody, tell somebody that that hasn't taken the shot. Get the shot. Simple as that. Just get the shot. I think more people have lived than have died after the 600,000 that have died from COVID. Okay? From taking the shot. You don't have those kind of numbers. You don't have those kind of numbers. So put your mask on. Don't be sending your children to breathe on somebody and they haven't had a shot, or you haven't had a shot. You're making them susceptible to spreading the virus. Okay. So that's it for this Friday. I didn't plan to. I'm going to be like Pastor say, I'm not going to keep you long. I'm not going to keep you long today. And I want to say happy Friday. Stay safe. It's a beautiful weather. Get out and enjoy it. Put your mask on. Some other restrictions are coming into play. They're going to cut back on some times that restaurants can stay open because people aren't paying attention. They're just not paying attention. When they pay attention when they can't go at all. That's when they'll pay attention. Or somebody they know gets sick. You don't want anybody to get sick. You don't want to get sick. So don't forget Monday, we've got Miss Verna Goatley. And then next Friday, we're going to have some of the ladies that will be at the marker dedication for Algonquin Park as the home of the Dirt Bowl. That's the park where it started back in 1969. Yes. So on that note, guess who's coming to dinner? Were you here? I said I was going to ask some questions today. Wait a minute. The other thing I want to know, where is Trevor Noah? If somebody knows where Trevor Noah is, I don't understand this. I'm looking for Trevor all week long. I've been looking for Trevor for a month. So did they fire him? Or did he quit? Or did he just move back to Africa? I don't think he moved back to Africa because he bought a big compound out in L.A. Somebody hit me up and let me know what happened to Trevor. What happened to Trevor Noah? Because I was trying to seek him out and see if I could get him to be a guest on Guess Who's Coming to Dinner. See, now I'm going to tell you something. I've been in Kentucky, in Louisville, way too long. Somebody told me that, Louisville has its own dialect. We say up here, down there, and over there. Well, you can't be on a podcast and say up here, down there, and over there. That's kind of lazy. But when you're in a city where everybody kind of speaks that way, it happens. So I'm trying to be very conscious of my enunciation. So I'll work on that because I try to get better. I'm not trying to get worse. I'm trying to get better. On that note, bon appetit. See you on Monday. Take care. Bye-bye. Nice, good.